Cam, if you're still here, if you're still here, we got to figure out why I can't multicast all of a sudden. I got to move you back. Hold on. Okay. We're going to just switcheroo. Hi, everybody. Hey, Amanda. Welcome to Weirdos and Bangers, my friends. I'm moving all of my stuff. Guys, I was setting up the show right before this. I'm not the most organized today. Let me see how it looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, you guys can see. Okay. Welcome in, guys. Thank you for being here. My name is Emily. I'm Vintage Vibe Treasures. This is Weirdos and Bangers. Normally I do vintage variety. But today, because I haven't had a ton of shows or trains since last Wednesday, I decided I was just going to do a curated show. I have a lot of like higher end pieces. And then you guys know I always love a weirdo. So I decided to do Weirdos and Bangers tonight. I pulled some of my best stuff in both of those categories. And snug. All right, let's get a giveaway going. The giveaways are paper ephemera. They will reduce your shipping. So get in there. I think it's over here for you guys. So get in there. It's free as a thank you from me to you. No, I'm good. I have my computer. I brought my charger up, so we should be okay. So how I run this is I will do pre-bids and requests first. I always prioritize those. So I'll start with a couple of pre-bids that I have first, and then I'll do requests. And then if we have, nope, not if we have time. I will go through every single item once, and then I will rerun the items that have little bookmarks a second time. However long that takes is how long we're here. Guys, I'm really sorry, but I'm really close to you, so I kind of want to move you back. So you're going to have to just deal with seeing the bottom shelves, which are empty, because I don't like being that close when I'm talking to you. There. That's better. You'll just have to see like this over here. I like that better. Okay. So we're going to get started. Get in the giveaway if you haven't yet. I also put even more weirdos and bangers in the bite now. And I know. Actually, everything that is the leftovers from Sunday that will go in my other shows is over here. I just stacked it over there. So anyway, the Buy It Now has even more weirdos and bangers in there. I've put several brand new items in there. There's still some Easter stuff in there. So take a look. I've been adding over the last couple weeks. I've got photo clips in there. There's some cups and things in there. So check that out. I take offers on anything $5 or more. Okay, I appreciate you, Sky. Be careful. Let us know when you get home. So we're going to get started now that you guys have had a chance to peruse. Get in the giveaway. There's only 6 of you in there. It is free. I'm going to let that just run. We're going to get started with the 2 pre-bids that I have, and then I will start with requests, or if we don't have any of those, I'll start at the top and work my way down. So we're going to start with the Pie Bird. I just got this over the weekend. This is Falstaff. Falstaff Pie Bird. He doesn't have any chips or cracks. He's wonderful. For those of you who don't know, you put these in the middle of a pie to let the steam out when you're cooking it so that the dough pie crust doesn't become, hey, Cassie, doesn't become soggy. So that is this guy here. So they are very sought after right now. They're kind of hot. I don't find too many of them, but the estate sales are where it's at. So we're going to run this one for 15. We're going to do 10 seconds. And that one is running. And Back Road Rustic Roost, thank you so much for the pre-bid. I don't know if you're here or not, but I appreciate you either way. So good. Yocan is in at 17. Thank you guys so much. I know I've never seen this one before. Thank you, Yocan. And that's a great first purchase. My name is Emily. It's nice to meet you. I think Hubs just got home. We're going to put some roses in the chat for you and your first purchase. I'm going to set him there because he's a tiny guy. All right. The other pre-bid is on the Fenton. So we're going to go ahead and grab that. She's right here. She is actually signed, hand painted by T. Walton. She also has her old JCPenney sticker in there, but there's your signature. She doesn't have any chips or cracks. She's wonderful. She's got that opalescent, iridescent milk glass design. Hi, honey. You look so nice. Come show the class.
No.
Come show the class. Hub's got his hair cut, you guys.
I don't look homeless anymore.
He got his hair cut. They trimmed his beard. He feels human. All right, so this one's hand painted, and guys, look at her eyelashes. Anyway, I love the iridescence of her. No chips or cracks. Get in the giveaway, guys. You only have 26 seconds left. This one starts at 13. She's 6 inches tall, and she's running. Little Fenton babe. The only Christmas I have in the ether of shows right now. I am loading for halfway to Halloween. That's going to be at the end of May. So that one is about halfway loaded because I love Halloween so much. Thanks for the bids, guys. I love thrifting. You took that one down. Another first purchase. And based on the Santa, I'm assuming, Amanda, you got the giveaway, friend. Based on the Santa as your profile picture, I'm assuming you just really love classic Christmas. And that angel definitely is. Hey, Kim. All right. No other pre-bids. So if there's any requests, let me know. Remember, there are bangers and there are weirdos. And I think you guys should tell me what you think each one is. And if they're both, then I win because that's my goal. So speaking of both, number one is the Damn It doll. I don't have explicit on, but that is what this one is called. It's kind of like a voodoo doll. And actually, the little sewing on it is really kind of sad. It says, whenever things don't go so swell and you want to hit the wall and yell, here's a little Damn It doll that you can't do without. Just grasp it firmly by the legs and find a place to slam it. And as you whack the stuffing out, yell, damn it, damn it, damn it. So it's a doll that you are meant to grab by the, then you're going to whack it. That's the point. Yes. It does have a face. It is not super happy with you. But you do have one. You can get some at damnitdolls.com. This one is, thank you for purchasing the Wade. I appreciate you. And you got a coupon, so make sure you go up here to the Crown and hit redeem. You can use it tonight or in any of my shows. I think June 1st is the next cutoff. We're going to run this guy for just $3. If anyone needs him, and if you buy him and you use him, you have to tell me. Or maybe I'm meant to keep him. Maybe I need to give him to Cam. Cam can name him Jim or Brad or something and just slam him around. Something is moving over here. All right. I can't believe nobody wanted those. All right, this next item is extremely hard to find at a good price in my neck of the woods. I've seen them come across the auction. They never ever go for a reasonable price. The blue Amish print with the rooster, I have that set. It is one thing that I kept from my grandmother, not because it's worth something, though it is, but because I just really loved it. I've never used it once in my life. But these are little fridgies. So this is the Tupperware before Tupperware. This one is Town and Country, I believe. I could be wrong. I don't remember what it said when I looked it up. It is marked Pyrex. These are 1.5 cup. See if I can get it to show you. There you go. I have 2 of them. There are no chips or cracks. There's no flea bites on the lid. These are in really good condition. I did pay up for them, which is why they're $12. But they are the Tupperware before there was Tupperware. So they are running for $12. If anybody needs a fridgie, that one is running. And if you put the lid this way, they stack really nicely. Like this. All right, nobody on those, no worries. That one's a banger, right? You guys are supposed to be telling me if it's a weirdo or a banger. All right, next is this trinket box. Hey, Tuesday. I got this from somebody. I think it might have been Bobby Dazzle. And I can't open it. Oh, I can't open it. Look. Anyway, this is what it looks like. It's like paper mache. It is marked with some numbers on the bottom, but it has the little, this is just painted gold. Just a cute, so do we think this is a banger or a weirdo? Or neither? I did open it. You saw that. So the description says I'm not able to open it, but I did just open it. It must have gotten like, you know how wood, like it expands and contracts. It must have contracted enough. All right, this one's gonna run for just 5. This is for my personal collection. And that one is running if anybody likes the little trinket box. I think I got this from Bobby, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. Nobody wants to vote on if it's a weirdo or a banger. I guess you guys are just like indifferent. Everyone's saying hi to each other, which I love. I'd say banger. Me too. Okay, this guy. I'm not sure like what the purpose of this is. It's giving Laurel Birch vibes, but it is not signed as such. It is a flat wooden kitten. It does have a little bit on the back of paint. And it's on like a handle, so it will sit propped up. I've had this one in small size shindig before, but it does give Laurel Birch vibes. There's no signature on it anywhere, and the previous vendor wanted $9 for it. Today, it's going for $3. How's it a t-shirt clip? It just has a thing. How you do that? It doesn't come out. Thank you so much, Yocan. Someone tell me how it works. Like this? It doesn't stay. Or like in the bottom. Oh, got you. Okay, well, Yocan, I hope you rock that. I like it just sitting up, propped up. Ooh, a napkin ring. That'd be good too. Well, it's yours now, so you can do whatever you want with it. Okay, this is a marble. And this actually reminded me that I just found the most beautiful pink alabaster trinket box. It's in the Vintage Vanity raid train that's coming up at the end of the month. It's lidded. It's perfect pink alabaster stone, and it's got a floral print on the top. It's beautiful. This is marble. Carved elephant. It does have a little bit of wear to the toes just from storage. It's a little rough. Actually, it looks like it might be. Oh yeah, there's a line. There's a line to where it's not polished anymore, but there is still a little bit of wear like on the high points. He's a big one. I have my ruler up here still. He's 5 inches like deep and 4 inches tall. So he's a lot larger than like the soapstone one that's in there. So he's gonna run for 15. Do you guys think this is a weirdo or a banger? I think it's a banger. It's got some scuffing, but that'll come off with a magic eraser. I love him. I've had him for over a year. I got him in my first private pick. All right, this is a glass vanity tray. It is Hazel Atlas, Arabian Nights. It's got a little schmutz down in here. I think it just needs wiped off. But this is Hazel Atlas, Arabian Nights, all glass. And I'm just making sure there's a little bit of chipping on all of the corners. Just a hair. Just a hair where it's a little rough. It does slightly come up like it's a tray. It's fantastic. It's running for 10. Banger. I feel like I front loaded with bangers. This one is running. All right. I don't love this plate holder that it's on. We'll see. You guys doing pumpkins? Hi, Benny. All right, next we have the Italian mask in purple and gold. So Mardi Gras just ended, yeah. So ceramic, it is stamped on the back. It's got a place for hanger. There's an old tag plastic there. A tiny bit of wear to the paint, like along this line and on the high points of the edges here. Not too bad though. So this one's gonna run for $6. What? Oh. This one, I feel like this one's both weirdo and banger. All right. So you guys, if you've been here for any length of time, you know that I've been trying to dabble in pottery. I actually found this in the wild and I didn't know what it was, but I liked the look of it. So then I looked it up. And this is Bill Campbell, which is actually a really good ceramic artist. This is a crystalline bowl. It is stamped on the back, which his newer pieces are stamped. His older ones are signed in the actual clay. He doesn't have any chips or cracks. Just a really fantastic piece. What I like about crystalline is everyone is different because it's man-made in a way. So it measures 10 inches long, 6 inches wide. It's got the beautiful handles, which I'm not sure of what the design is supposed to be, but it's just really pretty. Perfect for a little entry table buffet. This one's gonna run for $30. If anyone likes high-end pottery, this one is Bill Campbell. It's a newer piece, but they do go for some pretty good money, depending on the size, the shape, the age. All right, up next, I think this one's a weirdo. Maybe both. This is ceramic. And the only call out on this is it looks like it may have originally been gray and someone painted it black. You can kind of see around the eyes. And on the back, it's not all the way even. So this guy is just a goofy little bottoms up seal. And he's going to run, I'm going to run him for $8. If anyone likes him. He doesn't have any chips or cracks, but he does look like he was repainted from gray to black. I just thought he was so cute when I found him. Okay. Next, we're going to do the slate piece. This one is very heavy. It is one sheet of slate, and it is a mythological god. I'm not sure which one. I bought this for the Celestial show. It is like a brown. It does need they use hot glue on this. I would definitely take that off and reattach a different way. It is large. I know, it's so good. I found this in the wild too. This one is 11 3/4 by 8 3/4. It's huge. It's heavy. It's running for 18. Slate, mythological god, Greek or what's the other one? Greek or Roman of some sort. I just think it's so good. Okay. Let me stick him back up here. stay. Okay. Let me just make sure there's no pre-bids. Okay. Number 11 is a weirdo. These are Party Light, and they are ceramic tea light holders. They're fish, and they do float. So I have the yellow trim, so you can see the tail, the fins are yellow. Or I have the blue, and you get to choose which one you want for $3. Of course, you don't have to put them in water. You could just put them in like your bathroom or wherever you want, but they're just little derps with their both eyes on both sides, or both eyes on the same side, excuse me. All right. Okay. All right, up next is this brass wall sconce. This one is so good. It is brass. It's 3-armed. It doesn't have any markings, but it is really gothic. Tuesday, you got some coupons, friend. I think it's 9 inches from the wall. Let me just double check. 7.5 inches from the wall. This is what it looks like. It's a 3-armed. You'd obviously put tulips here or just put taper candles. I'm running it for just 8. It's a good one. Here's that little holder. Banger. It is brass. This part might be tin, but it is gold on the back, so it could be brass, but the front is all brass. Thank you, Yokon. That one is yours. Such a good one. That was part of my heirloom vessel collective, which was all candle vessels, candles, and their accessories. We're going to be doing another one of those in the fall when spooky season starts to come in around September. It was a good success. A lot of people want to do it again. All right, this one's going to ship by itself for obvious reasons. It is glass. And this is why I didn't cap shipping today, because there's a lot of these huge pieces that require a lot of packing and care. So this is called an octopus or a jellyfish compote. I've seen it called both. I can see why. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 arms. It is attached. The arms are attached here, not fused, just attached into the red. I don't think this is flashed. I don't see anywhere if it is. It's hard to tell, but I don't think it's flashed. And then you have the clear glass with the white running through it. There's a swirl on the bottom. So this one will ship by itself. It will definitely cost me $22 in shipping materials. It's 11.25 inches tall, 7.5 inches on the top, the little red compote part, and then it's, hold on, I lost her. 4.25 inches in the bottom. So it's an octopus or a jellyfish compote art glass piece. This one is running for $22. Notice how I didn't say fused glass, snug. It's not blown either. It says like stretched glass, and then it's applied to the compote bowl. It is fantastic. It's okay. I want you to correct me if I'm wrong, because I want to know how to say it the right way. All right, these are kind of weird. Mainly because I'm not sure why they're attached, unless that's just something they do. It's probably a souvenir piece. They're from Portugal. You have the man with his little guitar. It says Portugal there. It actually says Sintra, Portugal. You have the lady in a pretty dress and kerchief and hat. They are attached with a string. They've got like pleather feet. I've been sticking them in like a vase. So they're going to run for $5. They're yarn, obviously. Weirdos. I think We Love a Weirdo is going to be in June. So I'll be starting to load for it, like ask people to be a part of it in April. All right, this one is Mikasa. Mikasa's the maker. Flores is the line. And this is called the Flare Bowl. This is a big old piece of, thanks for sharing the show. This is a big old piece of glass. Perfect for a little fruit bowl. Put like some orbs in your entryway. I love clear glass. I just think it's so pretty. It reminds me of like a big shell. It's not marked anywhere, but it is well known as Mikasa. This one's going to run for $8. A big old heavy piece of glass. Let me know if there's anything you guys want me to hop to. I've run up to 17, but I'm happy to go back. I will run the items that have bookmarks a second time, but otherwise I won't. So make sure you request it if you want to see it, if you're just joining. And there's never any pressure to buy just because you're requesting something. I'm happy to show you guys anything. All right, we're moving along to number 18. No, we're not, because I didn't. Hold on, it might be out here. Did I put that plate in this pile? Is the question. Oh, shoot. There it is. I found it. Okay. He's being a good boy. Don't lick your toes, Benny. All right. This is I found it, 1920s plate, and it is Dutch. So it's got like pig Latin, like pig Latin. It's not pig Latin. It's probably just Dutch. But it's supposed to say east, west, the house is best. And it does have some cracking and some wears from the 20s, you guys. But there is a place to hang it right here. It's got some wear. It's just weird. It's just weird. I actually got it for We Love a Weirdo. This one's going to run for $8. I do love the green. And the graphic is good. All right. All right. This one's actually, I pulled this from my clearance table for tonight. This is iron-on designs for your sweater. And they're garden themed, you guys. So you have seed packets and the hose. Oops, wrong way. And the hose. And then look, the other end of the hose is the gloves. So you could decorate your cardigan. You also could just craft with these, make little cards. You could take the seed packets and cut them out, put them on cardstock, and make them like vignette pieces if you wanted to. This one's going to run for $3. If anyone has bright ideas for this one, we are in the gardening season. We're getting in there. Here's everything that's in there. All right. Then we have, I know. Oh, the lunch pail. This one is so good. So this is probably from the 20s or 30s. It is a lunch pail, all metal. It would have had double handles. You can see the knobs here on both sides. We don't have the handle anymore. And then it's got this amazing graphic of the kids playing with the cat. Lots of wear because it is metal. This one has wear on the cat. And you've got this very mod butterfly and lily pads. And there's a really good picture of the kids with the cat. It's a hinged lid, which I love. And it would make a really, it's dirty inside, y'all. It would make a really good riser because the graphics on all sides. And it's even on the top. So this one's going to run for $15. I did reduce this price. It's so good. But I love the green and the black together, and I love the graphic. This is something that like my grandmother would have had to take to school. All right. Moving along, if you're just joining, let me know if there's anything I can show you. We're doing weirdos and bangers tonight. I'm just going right down the list. All right, this one is Italian marble and brass. So I was at the thrift and they had a cart, which you guys know we all watched for the carts, but he pulled this out and I followed him down the aisle to wherever he put it and immediately grabbed it right behind him. So the marble is marked made in Italy. And then you have the brass. This is for a taper candle holder. It has all of the little lucite pieces. It does have a little bit of like some green sticky substance. I don't know if it's wax or glue or what, but that is that. It is 8 inches tall. And it has all the little gems. I will take these out of the hole to ship it to you just so that they're safe. But it's running for 18. It's like Italian marble base brass taper candle holder. So good. All right. Then we have this other candle holder, which is more for like a pillar candle. Hey, Willow. This one's also heavy. This one is more modern, and it's actually bronze. The patina is faux, but it is bronze and glass. And then you've got your little spike for your pillar candle. But this is a beautiful piece. Bronze and glass. So this one's going to run for 10. Definitely a banga. You guys watch Great British Bake Off? It's 6 inches tall. Literally dropped the clanger. I forget her, Kate. Ask my husband how often I say that. 4 times that you say. Yep. All right, these are Shenango pottery. Shenango, China, Newcastle, Pennsylvania. I have heard from the pottery world that Shenango is a good one. And this is the Chardon Rose. They also make this in either pink or blue. I can't remember now. Look at that pretty little design. I have 4 of these. And believe it or not, they hold some value. They're a beautiful little like restaurant wear cup. So for one, for $5, and I have 4. And if you guys want more than one, let me know. They're so good. I know. It's so chunky. Feels like I'm not going to break it. And I love the dainty stuff too, but like, let's be honest. I'm not. I need something that's not for the faint of heart. Okay, you guys have probably seen this before. I'm going to tell the story again. This item I've had for over a year. It is brass and turquoise, and it's from Tibet. When I researched this online, I could find this design with different stones. I found it with like a ruby. There's a bunch of different kinds. Or I could find it in turquoise, not in this design. Comps for other designs and other colors are upwards of $200. But because I couldn't find anything to compare it to, I have it low. There is no missing piece of turquoise. Here's the top. It's a beautiful piece. So this one's going to run for $35, and that's actually less than what I even have my little sticker on for. So $35 on this guy. Tibetan brass and turquoise. Little like stuff box, rosary box, pill box, whatever you want to use it for. Like I said, weirdos and bangers. I like the weird and macabre, but I also like the really nice stuff too. And so I just decided to have both today. All right, this is a pedestal. I think this is a planter, but it would be a really nice candle. It's resin. Meant to look old. It has faux patina on it. And then there's the inside where you could candle it or put a little plant in there. It does have a felted bottom. It's 9¼ inches tall. There's the bottom. So this one's gonna run for 10. It's a big boy. That one is running. I don't know. You know what? I never thought of that. Probably not. You could always just burn a candle in there. It probably melts. Who knows? Listen to me. I'm like, you should candle it. Don't listen to me. Okay, this is weird. If you guys like 90s toys, plush, accessories, this is right up that alley. These are troll accessories. And I have multiples of one. I think it's the pink one. Yeah. Okay, so we have the white dress, the shoes, and the brush. We have the swimsuit, or that workout. I guess it's a workout suit because it's got the sweatbands. I have the red dress. And then I have a bunch of the pink. This is like a nightgown with slippers and curlers. I have 4 of those. So you can pick which one you want. I'm running them for just $3 a piece. If anyone wants any of those. Little troll accessories. Little outfits. It's like when Barbie accessories were super huge. Okay. Just making sure nobody's been shopping. And you know I was going to grab them. All right, this guy, I have a story for this guy too. I found this in thrift and I paid up for it. I'm actually only running it for what I paid for it. The internet attributes this to Murano. The Dino Martins Mezza Filigrana for Aureliano Toso. Yeah, that's what the internet says this is. I did find one that looks exactly like this. That is that sold comp, and it's 4 times that. But I don't know how to tell. There's no sticker or stamp. It's very Cruella de Vil, but it is very well done. So if it is that Murano, then you're getting a great deal. But I'm running it for what I paid for it because I can't verify it. I'm a new person when it comes to glass. So I took a risk. Anyway, it's going to run for 40, which is what I paid for it, just to be transparent. Otherwise, I don't even know who I would ask about it without like taking it somewhere. All right. Antique roadshows come to St. Louis. Yeah, right. They're going to tell me I have crap. All right, this is Royal Dalton. Marie Antoinette. I've had her for a while too. But I love her gold gilding. She's got one chip on her flower. But she's fantastic. She is marked on the bottom. Royal Dalton, made in England, bone china, Antoinette. She's got all of her little information there. Other than the little chip on the flower, she is fantastic. With all of her drapery. So this one's going to run for 20. If anyone likes her. Royal Dalton, Marie Antoinette. I've had her for a while too. Because I can't just put this stuff in any show. So I put it in Weirdos and Bangers. Okay, this is a piece of art glass. It is neon yellow. I don't know if it glows, but it's got one little missing piece right here on the swirl. It's a studio art piece, I believe. It has the Ponto mark at the bottom. Really well made, very nice, but it does have that little imperfection on the swirl. It is 9 inches tall. It might glow, I didn't check. But it is like neon yellow, running for just 5 because it has that imperfection. It's got a bubble right there. But no chips or cracks other than that one little piece. All right. You guys are just joining. Let me know if there's anything you want me to hop to. I am just going down the line right now of Weirdos and Bangers. Whoops. Let me scroll down again. Oh yeah, this one's so good. This is a planter. It is Chinoiserie Noir because it is black background. I think this one is so good. But it has all the little florals. It is marked on the bottom and it has a hole, so you could easily put a plant in there. There's the inside. This is most likely an old piece of pottery and it's running for 8. I love the black background really makes all of the graphics pop. All right. Then we have, making our way through the list pretty quickly. This is a picture. This is a weirdo. This is signed 1966 RES, and it has winos on it. He's holding his beer. This guy's holding a wine bottle or beer bottle. He has one little flea bite on his jacket right there. But this reminds me of like a sort of Toby mug. So this one's going to run for just $3. 1966, signed on the bottom. There's one side. There's the other. I feel like it needs like grape juice in it or something. Alrighty. Put that guy back. Yeah, like a Toby mug. All right, next we have this guy. This is Madonna of the Chair. This is an old piece of art put in a frame. Madonna. I can't read the language it's in. But there it is. This is an old piece. Here's your information. Really nice little piece, religious art, running for 12. If anyone needs that. I love the frame. A little bit of wear, not too bad. All right, then we have, oh, the glass and brass tone. It's glass and brass tone. They painted the glass to make it look like brass. This is a planter as well. It says very Palm Royale Golden Girls vibes, and it's a big piece of glass. Measurements are in the description. This one's going to run for $18. It's a big one. Little like clamshell planter. Almost through already. And then we'll go hit the stuff that's got bookmarks a second time. If there's something you guys want to see, feel free to put a pre-bid in or request it in the chat. This is a huge brass planter. Head for comparison. It's humongous. There is some wear on the bottom, like it was sitting on a porch or something that got wet. It has the tray on the inside, but it will come out. Hey, Amy, how are you? 10 inches round, 9 3/4 tall. Little hammered effect, a little bit. And it has the insert inside. Running for $21. No markings on the bottom. Just a really large planter. Would look really nice on a front porch. Okay. Then we have this guy. So this is one of those accordion candle holders. It's right here. You can see it. This is brass. Very brutalist in style. It does accordion inward. Like so. And then also outward. Like so. Kind of a cool one. This one is going to run for $18. It's got like a brushed effect. But you could definitely make this as big or as small as you need it. Okay. Up next, we've got this guy. Everybody giggle. Get your giggles out. I found this at the thrift and my husband immediately was like, "You're buying that, right?" It would be.
Which one?
Back door. Yes.
Oh.
Do you hear him giggling? If it wasn't hand painted, I would not have gotten it. But it's a really nice. They did a great job. You got a spot to hang.
They did a great job.
They did a great job. $3 on the Weirdo. This is like the mascot for the show. I should make this picture. What that would probably kick me off. Okay. They'd be like, this girl's up to no good. We do not allow that here. All right. We're almost through the list already, you guys. All right, I actually have 2 of these. I bought them both because I love them so much. They are signed Ferrero, and they're holographic. I think that she looks like a goddess. She is in all of her glory. They're exactly the same, and I have 2 of them. They're in a modern frame, brass toned or gold toned. And I'm running them for $5 a piece. But I love her. She is a Ferrero art piece. Love the holographic foil art. Set her down. And then next is the cookie jar. I think I've only ever brought this to one other show because it is so massive. And to ship it will be really fun. This is Anchor Hawking. And it is the sandwich pattern cookie jar. There are no chips or cracks in this. I love clear glass. And it's got like a floral on the top. Just the bottom. So good. All right, we're running her for 25. It is Anchor Hawking. Beautiful piece. Anyone needs a classy cookie jar or whatever jar, doesn't, you can put your marbles in here. Put your change in there. Put your pennies in there because you're not making those anymore. All right, then we have these weird guys. These are weird. I have two different sizes and I put them in separate listings. So this is for the outlet cover. Someone took comic book pages and they Mod Podged to make their own kids' room covers. So you have the outlet and you have the single switch. And they're running for two. You get to pick which one you like. If you've got boys or just someone who likes comic books, they are a cute little weirdo. And then I keep trying to scroll down and my whole screen is scrolling, not just the listings. All right, then we have this beautiful bowl. This one's early American pressed glass. I love this bowl. This is one of the first items I bought when I started reselling, even I think before Whatnot. Must have, I don't have it currently up here with me. It is down in my totes. It is the medium size though. Look at this guy. It has the little sawtooth swirls. And then it has this textured paneling. Oh, it is so soft. Jellycats are so well made and very, very, very soft. And it's weighted with a few beans in the bottom. So it has the perfect like heftiness, if that makes sense. So this one is 9 3/4 round. This is also beautiful. No call outs that I can see. Yeah, and Snug would know. It's like very soft in the way that modern plush is. You know how like vintage plush is not. Um, Snug, I gotta send you a picture of a plush I pulled today. It's from Japan and it has like a derp and I think it's sawdust filled. I had to get it. I'll have to send you a picture. All right, here is, oh, and I found another Warmies and it's a hamster. Have you ever seen the hamster ones? All right, these are both double light switches. You have this one. And then this one's my favorite. So you get to pick which one you want. Hubs would probably put these in our bedroom if I'd let him. You get to pick which one you want. Little Mod Podge covers. Yeah, it's a little one. Like, you know, it's like this big around. I'm gonna put all the Warmies in my bin because they're popular right now. All right. Rolling through. And then we have this guy. This is a weirdo. Mainly because it has like a bank or a produce company advertised on it. But it's very MCM. This black with the fruit bowl. This one's running for 5, little weirdo. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's why I put the jellies in there, and then I'm gonna put the Warmies in there too. I have 3 now. The cow, the the cow. I have the pink elephant that you have, but I have the bigger one. And then I have a hamster. All right. 43. I've had this one for a long time too. I love this piece. This is a tip tray from back in the day, from the 30s. Little Melrose tip tray. This design is apparently hard to find. This one's running for 15. Anyone likes the almost antique tip tray? Okay. Then we have 8 o'clock. Scroll, 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 scroll. This is Mexican pottery. Little serving dish or tray, display tray. It is stamped made in Mexico. That word that I can't pronounce in the question mark kept coming up, but I can't confirm if it's that or not. It's a little bit chippy up here, but very cool little piece. This one's running for 8. Anyone likes that piece? All right. Just a couple more, and then we'll go through the bookmark stuff, and then we'll be done. So if you have something you want to see, now's your moment. This is my little warrior angel. She is pewter, I believe. She's heavy. She's made in Indonesia. Her only call out is her candle's a little beat up. It's on a bit of a lean. It's going to run for 8. Guys, I officially have 1/4 of our taxes done. I'm doing it by quarters. I also did the full tax return of the trust that I'm over. So I feel like I'm finally moving up in the world. It's a lot, though. Hubs has to get me his bank statements. All right, my computer won't scroll, so we're going to use the phone. Oh, yes. So I only have one of these left. Now my phone won't work. Cool. All right. I only have one of these left. I do think that this is mercury glass because originally these were $39. Is anyone else glitching? Am I glitching? For anyone? All right. Go out and come back. I do think this is mercury glass in brass based on the price. I could be wrong. It's a little like lotus flower votive holder. This is so pretty. We're going to run this one for 6. And I only have one left. And I just did 30 seconds because of course I did. This guy is running now. We're really going to get to know it. And my computer still won't go. There we go. I was like, maybe in all this time it will. So this guy is running little mercury glass paneled brass framed lotus votive holder. I think it's very pretty, moody. Now we can have the Jeopardy music. Okay. This guy, I know Sky has her eye on this, but she's up in the air right now. Coming home from Maine. Okay, so this piece I found in the thrift, and I sent it to Bobby Dazzle. And I was like, I don't know anything about this. Here is the signature. It's from 1889, December 13th, 1889, which is our anniversary. And she was like, I don't know, let me send it to Mama Hens. So Mama Hens Antiques looked at it, and she said that it's Meissen, but I could not find anything like it on the internet. Sorry for the sirens. It has the like ring on either side. That sounds like it's right here.
Well, they turn the sirens off.
Look at this. I love this flower right here. And then you've got these down here. This is such a good piece. This is Very, very old. The only call outs are it does have hairlines on the bottom, but they do not go all the way through. But it's so good. I know. So this is what it looks like from the top. This is my favorite flower. It is hand painted. I believe this is the signature on the bottom of the painter. So we're going to run this one for 45. I know that that's a commitment. Hubs is going to go investigate. But it is so good. All hand painted. All right. And then the last piece. This computer is really starting to tick me off, you guys. After so long, it's like, no, I don't want to do it anymore. All right. The last piece is a teapot. This is a Hall teapot. It has the stamp on the bottom. It is a navy blue with the gold. There's a little bit of gold where you would hold it, a gold wear, I should say. Here's the top. I love how the lid just kind of sits in the design. Here's your stamp. Woo! Let me not break it. But this is what it looks like. I love the handle. I love it. It's like a circle with the gold. So this one is going to run for 16. And this is the last item in the auction, but I will run the items that have bookmarks a second time. If there's anything you guys want me to show, please put a pre-bid on it or request so that I can make sure that I spend time on what you guys want to see. No pre-bids, so we're going to just go to the bookmarked items. The reason why I do this is because when people bookmark an item, it notifies them when I pin it. So it allows them to come in and try to grab it if they couldn't make it the first time. It's how I do all my shows. All right, Pyrex is first. Come on, phone. Pyrex is first. I have 2 of these. These are little fridgies. This is the Tupperware before the Tupperware. So you have the milk glass bottom with the design. No wear on this. They took really good care of their goodies. You've got your Pyrex on the bottom. No flea bites in the glass. Everything is perfect. I did pay up a little bit on these. So they're going to run for $12 a piece. I have 2 of them. If anybody collects this pattern. All right. All right, the next one with a bookmark is number 3. This is the little trinket box. This is paper mache. And it does come open, as we saw earlier. If I can get it open this time to show you. You see inside. It's got a little like notch cut out so that it will fit together nicely. And then it has the little elephant design. So this one is going to run for 5. If anyone likes the little trinket box. It is paper mache. It's got some numbers on the bottom. Okay. Up next, we're going to do number 15. This guy ships alone for obvious reasons. This is a jellyfish or octopus armed compote. I don't think this is flash. If it is flash, there's no wear to it. We've got the attached 7 arms and then the clear glass with the white, the swirl on the bottom. It's beautiful. So we're going to run this guy for 22. And that one is running. I'm going to go ahead and get our last giveaway going. So get in the giveaway. If you want some free ephemera and discounted shipping, it's a thank you from me. for hanging out. We are going to go through the last of these bookmarked items. The yarn dolls from Portugal have a bookmark. They are attached by a string. He has a wood guitar that says Portugal, and you've got his lovely lady. They're likely a souvenir piece. But we're going to run them for $5. Anybody needs those, guys? Little cuties. Running now. All right. Up next is the litho lunchbox. This is likely from the 30s. It is all metal. It is missing the arms that would have attached to either side right here. And on this side, it is a hinged lid, like so. And you have the black and green graphic of the kids with the cat. And then the like butterfly and lotus on the sides. There's the top. This one's running for $15. It would make a really nice riser. Hide something inside it and then use it as a riser because the graphic is all the way around. Okay. Then we're going to do the candlesticks, or the holders, I should say. This is an Italian marble base with the brass and the gems. It is going to run for $18. It holds a taper candle holder. It has all of its gems. It is a nice sturdy piece, marked fine marble base, made in Italy. If anyone needs that. Okay, and then we'll do the other one. This one is bronze and glass, and it is more for a pillar candle. So it holds a thicker candle. Get in the giveaway for just joining. It is our final giveaway while I run the bookmarked items. This one is going to run for $10, bronze and glass. That one is running. Faux patina, little pillar candle. This one is heavy. All right, up next, we have the Tibetan box. This is brass and turquoise. It is beautiful. There's no missing pieces of turquoise. Its comps go upwards of a couple $100, but I could not find this design in turquoise, so I put it very low at $35. And that one is running. If anybody needs that guy. I'm going to skip the troll clothes. If anybody wants me to run any of those, let me know. Then we have the Royal Dalton. Marie Antoinette. This is white milk glass. Gold details. She's got a little chip on her petal. But otherwise, she's in great condition. She is marked on the bottom. And she's going to run for $20. Made in England. Royal Dalton Marie Antoinette. You got less than a minute on the giveaway. All right, then we have the neon art glass vase. This one is neon yellow. Are you supervising, Benny? It has the applied swirl around the neck. It is missing one little section right here. I do not know if it glows, but it is just a kind of a neat art glass, studio glass piece. Running now for just $5. If anybody needs that one. All right, up next is the Chinoiserie Noir planter. It is Chinoiserie Noir because of its black background. But it really does make the Gibby is pulling. Who's the one entry? Who is it? Yokan. Congratulations. This one is really beautiful as a planter. So we're going to run this one for just 8. If anyone likes that guy. Cute little planter. It has a hole in the bottom. Okay. Just a couple more things, I believe. We have the Madonna framed piece of art. Beautiful piece. It is marked on the back in a very old frame. I do think this is an old piece. This one's going to run for 20. Anyone likes that one? Final chance to get in the buy it now. See if there's anything you guys want to grab out of there. Otherwise, we have just a few more items to run through that have bookmarks. I am happy to show you guys anything though. So if there's anything you want to see, don't hesitate to shout it out. This is a big piece of glass, painted gold to look like a clamshell, and it is a planter. Large piece, very Palm Royale. And that one. Running for 18. Big old piece of glass. Okay. Then we have the accordion candlestick holder or fairy lamp holder or paperweight holder if you cut the little pins out. Really pretty little display piece for an entryway or a buffet. It does accordion in all the way and out flat. So I'm going to run for 18. I think so too. All right, then we have the cookie jar. So this is an Anchor Hocking cookie jar, all glass. It does not have any chips or cracks. And it is the sandwich pattern. Really beautiful. The lid has a flower. The bottom has a flower. It's a big old guy. I think this is only its second show. But it's going to run for 25. Little glass. It's not little. It's a huge glass Anchor Hocking cookie jar. Thank you, Yocan. It's a beautiful piece. Thank you, Must Have. It is Weirdos and Bangers. Thank you so much. I'm gonna pin the next one here since I had it up. I know it's so good. Let me set this in here. All right, the next one is the weird fruit tray with the black background. This is very MCM. With the fruit, it's got like a local to me produce company on the cover. It is the Weirdo of the Weirdos and Bangers. And it's going to run for just 5. If you like the black, I like the black. It's got a little drink ring there that will come off. Okay. And then we'll do this guy, just a couple more. This is the mercury glass in the brass frame lotus votive holder. So that's brass down in the bottom. Really pretty piece. I only have one. Retail price was $39. This one's going to run for 6. But it is very pretty. Little mirrored panel brass frame. And then we have the Meissen. According to Mama Hens, this is a Meissen piece, and I'm not one to question her when it comes to pottery. It is hand painted and signed and dated on the bottom, 1889. And it has this amazing floral. I love this one right here in the pink and the yellow with the gold around the top. It does have crazing. It's got hairline on the bottom, but it is stable. It doesn't go all the way through. Here's what it looks like from the top. It's a beautiful piece. And it is going to run for 45. Let me tell you. The opening is 4 inches. All the way across at the widest point is about 9 inches. And it's 6 inches tall. Kind of hard because it's an hourglass, but it's a beautiful piece. Even like the stems on the bottom. All right. She's going to run for 45. She's so good. And you've got, I believe, the artist signature and the date. Thank you, Must Have. It really is special. Never seen one like it. And when I found it at the thrift, Must Have, thank you so much. When I found it at the thrift, a guy had just put it back like on the shelf and he was like, this is a really special piece. And I was like, yeah, I got that vibe too. That one is yours. You got a coupon, friend. Make sure you grab that. All right. Is there anything else I can show anyone before we head out and bless someone with a raid? So my next show is Friday. It's my spring solstice train. It's a mini train. There's only, I think, 6 or 7 of us in it. Tuesday, I know, is on it. Willow is on it. So make sure that you check that out. I'm about halfway loaded. And then Sunday, it's a vibe. So I'm trying to do fewer shows for longer to get some of my work-life balance back. And yeah, keep I know, right? It's harder with this job because I like what I do, so I don't really want to stop at the end of the day. But I know for my mental health, there's other things I have to do. So we're gonna bless someone with a raid. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. These guys will start going out tomorrow. And I will see you guys on Friday for the summer solstice raid train. It's on the solstice. And let's go raid someone. Let's go raid Nikki. We haven't raided her in a minute. All right. Move over. The cows are coming home, raid train. Let's go put some roses in the chat and say hi to Nikki. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you on Friday.